Hi everyone, welcome. And we're doing a nighttime version of So Crafty with Ashley and Lisa. I'm Ashley.
I'm Lisa.
This is episode 23.
hmm August 7th, if you're not watching this live. Hope you are watching it live, but if not, we're later today because I went to Rags Fiber in Forbes Road, PA today. My friend Tony's shop. She was on a previous episode with us. It is the Steel Valley Yarn Crawl. It goes through Sunday. It's a 10-day yarn crawl. I did not do the crawl this year. I've done it in the past. I don't need yarn. So I took a carload today down, and if you look at my Facebook page, I posted a picture of all of us there and some pictures of her shop. Lovely little shop, and we had a great day. But I'm just getting back.
Yes.
So literally pulled in the parking lot like 10 minutes ago. But it was fun.
Yeah.
So.
I had a busy day. I'm getting my gallbladder out next week. So
Oh.
kind of trying to get all those appointments and things. So I had some appointments after work and it
Yuck.
actually worked out.
Yuck. Okay. Well, I'm glad it worked out. I'm not
Yeah.
glad you're having your gallbladder
Yeah.
out, but hey, some knitting time.
Exactly. Because I got a test I got to work on. It's going to be a big one.
A test?
Another test, yes.
Oh, a test knit.
Knit, yes.
I'm like, what test are you taking? You're done with school.
No, a test knit.
Who are you test knitting for?
Bria the Little Wolf Knits again.
Okay. Can you tell us what?
Oh yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We're going to talk
We'll
about
talk about it here in a little bit.
Okay. So what are you wearing?
I am wearing my Bay Day tank, again by Bria the Little Wolf Knits, and the yarn is Falling Leaf Fibers. This was a test I did for her here a few months ago. Just a nice kind of tank. It has some I-cord on the bottom, but I just had this kind of like jumpsuit on tonight. I really like it. I've actually worn it several times.
Good. It's cute. I've worn this before, I'm pretty sure. It's the Lace and Fade Boxy, the pattern by Joji Locatelli. I held, like, this is fingering, and then this is just a mohair. I actually bought yarn today to do another one. It's extremely wearable. Like, I wear it a ton. Summer, I can wear it in the winter with a turtleneck or a long sleeve. Like, it's boxy. That's my vibe. I like boxy things. I don't like fitted things. So yeah, I'm planning on making another one. I'm pretty sure when I was making this, I swore never again, but then I wear it so much.
Yeah. Was it the lace?
I think it was the fingering. Knitting was real boring. The lace went fast because, like, you're following a pattern. And I think on my next one, I'm going to hold the mohair double.
I think I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Kind of give it.
Yeah, because if we had Feel-O-Vision, this is a tad bit thicker than these sections. And I feel like it kind of makes it a little bit ripply and puckery. So I think I may try holding mohair double for these sections. And then it should be about the same weight.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I can always do one section. If I don't like it, I'll rip it out. So, yeah. All right, FOs, do you have anything finished?
I have one that's officially finished. You've seen it before. Do you have?
I have two. I have two. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I got some new yarns in, so I'm, trying to get samples done. If any of you follow me on Facebook, you saw this was my car knitting on the way to the beach. So this yarn is called, I don't know how to say it, MAMAN. So it's Mammon or Mammon, I don't know. But it's a bulky acrylic yarn, less than one skein to make this hat. Honestly, I had it done when we were getting to Lancaster. So 3 hours.
Yeah.
Less than 3 hours. And that's with, distractions and whatever. So yeah, really cute hat. And someone commented and said, is it reversible? Well, sure it is. Now, the right side is what I just showed you, but there's no reason. The only thing is you're really not going to see that slip stitch detail.
Yeah.
But you definitely could wear it with the knit side out. But this is technically the right side.
See, if that was me, I would knit it inside out.
Well, I didn't even think about it being reversible.
Yeah.
But now because it was a lot of purling.
Yeah.
Which I was in the car. It went super fast. It wasn't that big of a deal, honestly. And, it's super cute. Yeah. The color changing.
What's the pattern?
It is called the Slip and Pearl Hat. And it's a free pattern on Ravelry. So grab a skein of bulky yarn, have it done in a couple hours. Nice. So
good for gifts
Good for gifts, and
Good
this is
things
an
for
$8 yarn. So you need a gift, here's an $8 hat.
yeah, it'll take you a
That'll
day.
take you less than a day, an evening to do. So, yeah, starting to think gift things and getting, like, samples done of the new yarns, like,
Mhm.
that was a quick sample for me to get done.
Yeah.
'Cause, you get a fingering shawl, and it's gonna take you a week or 2, at least.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So I have plans to do a couple the colors that came in. This was probably one of the most neutral. There's some really bright. So I want to do up a couple kids' hats and maybe a headband, like an ear warmer.
Mhm.
That would be super quick in this too. So
Mhm. So mine is completely finished. Ends are weaving in. Last time I think I still had
you had the straps to do.
straps
You were
to do, or
waiting
I
to
was
try it on your
finishing.
sister.
So I asked her, like, tried it on and kind of pinned where she wanted it. She decided she wanted like a crisscross in the back straps.
Super cute.
And I used Lisa's
Bamboo pop.
yes, I grabbed a skein here. So bamboo pop. And the for the orange, I literally used none. I think I used maybe 2 grams
Mhm.
of it. But the blue, I have a good bit left. Now I did a smaller size. I did the size 3, which is a 30 inch, and I'm probably closer to 29. My gauge was off some, which that's actually what I wanted. I guess so. This is the chakra bralette. It was a test for MC of Blame the Knots. And she had it in like a bright, bright pink that looked really fun. And I forget, I think she did neon, another neon color for the like pop color too on her sample. But this is for my sister. It was it knit up super quick. I literally just I corded forever until I thought it was long enough. And then I had to wait to actually meet up with my sister to get time where she could try it on.
Okay.
But I saw there's other people who did it like differently. They did kind of the straps just across, or they crossed one set. So there's lots of
You could
different
probably even do a tie in the back, like if you
mm,
wanted it more like a halter,
halter top, yeah.
you know,
But
it's cute.
super fun, and I think the
If you're
cotton,
super skinny,
yeah.
that'd be so cute.
I
Me, not so much.
no, I honestly thought like this gave me the idea of I kind of want to make like a tank top like this, so
Mhm.
something
Make it
like this,
longer.
but make it longer, or even like do the ribbing and then make it like a baby doll almost, or an A line
Mhm.
on off of it.
Cute.
But it is gonna finally go to my sister.
My next finished object this is the yarn I bought in Montana. So my husband picked this color when we were in, it's like 100% Montana wool. It was like by a local. And this is the Antler Toque by Tin Can Knits. It's also a free pattern. It's cabled. And I guess these are supposed to look like antlers, maybe
Okay, yeah.
resemble, kind of. And my husband likes his hats like tight to his head.
Mhm.
So this is probably shorter than most people would knit a hat, but I had a hat of his that I'd made that he wears all the time. And he really just wants it like snug against his head, like a skull cap, like just below his ears. So there will be, no slouch and he's bald. So, there's no hair to contend with.
Did you use the Tin Can Knits app for it, or did
I
you use the
did. I did use the Tin Can Knits app. I just pulled the pattern up the size I wanted and then you know, it was like an 8-row repeat. And it was, once you got a few of the cables done, it was almost pretty clear what you needed to do next.
yeah.
So, and these sections were like pearls, there was a kind of a hold section in between. So it was like the beginning of one round and then the end of the other, and then you did this in between. So it also went pretty quickly. I
Mhm.
did use a cable needle only because I'm a big chicken. Um, some people don't especially with wool,
Mhm.
but this was a tad bit, slippery. And I was on smaller needles because I wanted a tighter gauge. I didn't want it to have like holes or be loosey goosey for a hat. So I think I used like a size 3 needle or a size 4 with worsted weight yarn. And that gives it that,
Like nice dense fabric.
yeah, which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
So that is a Christmas gift finished.
Yay.
I'm going to block it and I'll have it here in the shop for a little bit as a sample, but then, it'll be a gift for him for Christmas. And I knit it in front of him. He probably has no idea. He doesn't pay any attention to what I'm doing.
No.
It's kind of funny.
I have 3 whips.
I don't even know. Go ahead.
Okay. So this one, I am loving how this is working up in the colors. So this is my scrappy granny shawl using the Mary Margaret Fibers Summer Countdown Advent. I'm on number 7 now, so I think I was in the green or maybe just in the purple last time. So I finished the purple and went to this blue. What I'm loving about it, I don't know if you can kind of see, in this blue, there's like purple and then these greens too. So they're blending really well.
Mhm.
And I'm not picking them. I'm not looking until I'm done with the ball. I pick up the next one and go. So it's going to be a nice, I just want it to be something I can either like lay on the couch or keep with me and just wrap up whenever I want to just kind of get
So
something warm.
pretty.
So I
How many
can't wait.
more do you have to go?
There's 12 total. So I'm over halfway.
Okay.
Yep. So
It's really pretty. What fun colors.
it is, and I'm using, I don't know which hook I am. I think it's like a G hook, maybe.
I would say
Um,
F or G.
yeah, something like that. But it's been nice to just kind of work on here and there because it's pretty mindless. I do have to look when I crochet,
Mhm.
but
I do too. I can't crochet without looking. And does it hurt your arm at all?
sometimes if I do it a lot,
Mhm. I have trouble a little bit with crochet. I
mhm,
feel like I'm out of practice. I crocheted for a while, pretty exclusively, and then I learned to knit. It's just different muscle movements.
it
It
is.
just it does hurt my arm a bit. So my first whip, this is called, doesn't matter which side. This is the Alma Mini. So I said I went to Tony's today. This is a kit I bought from her last year. So I wanted to be knitting something of hers while I'm at her shop. Just, I have a couple kits and some yarn,
Mm,
other yarns from Tony. I don't think I printed a picture, but what it is a little shawl, and then there's ribbon, like silk ribbon that you actually wind in your eyelets.
Oh,
It's really cute.
yeah.
It's really cute. So I may do this one up and then make up some kits. But like, and you can choose, like, I saw she had a couple different variations of this at her shop. Like some she skipped an eyelet row, some she had it in every one. So you can kind of play around, but you just weave like a contrasting silk ribbon in and out of those eyelets. And I honestly, this is what I did. I started it last evening at home, and this is what I did today. So it's going really quickly.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a quick knit. And it's just a one skein. I'm using, like I said, I bought a kit. So this was Tony's, a yarn that Tony had dyed up, and then she has the silk ribbon included. And I think the silk ribbon might be like a dusty rosy pink. So it's going to be really pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my first whip.
All right. So my next one is going to be my test knit. So this is gonna be the Sixth Ave Skater skirt. So
Oh,
Brie has made a dress and then she went back and like the top, so she made the top and now she's making the skirt bottom of it. So I am here.
is that the waistband,
It
or is
is.
that so is it
Nope.
top down?
It's top down. So the waistband, and there is 1 inch elastic in here.
Hmm.
So that was a first for me to do that. So you kind of knit it. I like that she adds this purl row in here to kind of give it
A fold.
a fold and kind of a nice, like, I think it makes it look finished on the top.
Hmm.
And then you just wrap it and wrap the elastic around and knit the two together to make that waistband.
It's really pretty.
And then this is her yarn too. This is my first time. Actually, it's not. I used her yarn for my twisted tee on the arms and the body or in the ribbing part, but this is the first time like really knitting with her yarn. Um, and I think it blooms a lot, which I'm hoping because my gauge is a little off. But this is Marina Grande. She went to Italy last year and she designed a like she's a collection based off of when she was there. So this is like the marina and the water, and I'm really loving how it's knitting
It's
up.
really pretty.
I imagine this with like a white or even I have like a nude,
Oatmeal.
yeah, like oatmeal top, like top, even like tank top or longer, even maybe a long sleeve. It's gonna be like knee length probably. I think it's like 17 or 18 inches is what the patterns wrote for. I measured kind of belly button, like higher waist level, just because I feel like I always want to wear my skirts there, but they never fit right for me to wear them there. So now that I can make it my own,
Mhm.
we will do that. So
Cute.
it is just going to be a
Did you try
lot.
it on at all? Like
I
the waistband?
so what I did for the waistband is I like measured the waistband and then made it just a little snug. Like whenever I cut it, I made it just a little snug when I
Mhm.
overlapped it.
Mhm.
So I haven't tried it on since the yarn has been on it.
Right.
But I kind so I'm probably should do that. I'm only in like my second increase, I think, so far, and I have 15
I probably
increases.
would like put it on a barber cord
Hmm.
and just try it on before you get too
Too far.
far.
Yeah. Because,
Because I'm worried it might be too big, and like
yeah, that
a
was
little snug would be better than falling down.
because I think the fabric may have been bigger, but the elastic, I'm hoping, since I kind of measured it to my body, will be the right size.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm hoping that it. I will probably do that this weekend,
I think
possibly
I would,
before I
just
get
to be
too
sure, because
far.
it's going to be a lot of knitting.
Yes, and I don't know. I honestly, that would be difficult. I'd probably have to rip it out and start all over
Well, I mean,
if I had to
if
change
you
it. Yeah,
had to, but I mean, it should be fine, I would think.
yeah, I would think because of
But
the
before you get
elastic.
much further, I would put some, put it on barber cord and see what you think.
Yeah. So.
Anyhow, all right, my next work in progress, and I talked about this before. I didn't get too much further. This is the Nature's Walk. It's a crocheted blanket. My Wednesday night ladies are doing this, and I was supposed to be doing a block a day, but I've kind of fallen off. But I have
Vacation.
yeah, vacation. I wasn't here for a week. I did not take this with me on vacation. I have to pay attention. It's pretty patterned, and something's happening every row, so
Yeah.
it's not something I can do without thinking. Um, and then I have all my colors, which I've talked about before. But if anybody, this is Kingston tweed, and I have I would say country-ish colors. Not real bright. I'm thinking like for the back of a couch or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mm. My last whip is my traveler cow. So I just have a little bit baby started of this. I guess it
And this is your
actually
hand
this
spun.
is my hand spun. So this
How's it
is
knitting up?
um it's interesting. It's definitely I've never really worked with anything super unspun, and
Mm-hmm.
this was like the first skein that I did. So there's definitely you can see some like looser plied, kind of looser. The plies are a little bit looser at times, and it always seems like that happens on the end on the or on the increase sides. So
Mm-hmm.
it's been a little bit of kind of a work in progress, but I definitely
Will that end up being the back of the neck?
yes. So this
Mm-hmm.
should be the top, and then this will be the back that you'll
Mm-hmm.
seam together.
Right. So
So
you really won't see that.
no, and that's why I started with this one because this one was the like bigger, kind of bulkier one. And then after this, it gets pretty fine. I would say even like some deep, like sport or fingering almost weight. So I think that'll be
But
the
that's the joy
majority.
of hand spun.
It
Like
is.
that's
And I definitely think because a lot of people say, don't just spin a bunch, knit with your hands spun so you can kind of see what you
mm-hmm.
like about it. And I definitely do like it. And it's giving very nice fabric. And I think it's really gonna kind of like be nice and squishy, have that bounce. It's definitely making me want to do the traveler. There's a
Shawl.
well, no, there's a crew neck and a hoodie version.
Oh.
So it's making me want to do that possibly.
Now would you spin?
I don't think I would spin for that. I think I would probably get maybe at PA Sheep and Wool or
Mm-hmm.
something, probably like a more woolly wool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably on my list of things to
Okay.
purchase there. Just because I don't know that I'm consistent enough, and I think I wouldn't
You'd have to
necessarily.
get a lot of fiber.
Yes,
A lot of fiber. And I would be scared.
that I
I'm not
wouldn't.
real good at like how many yards I have with 4 ounces or eight
Hmm.
ounces. Like it's inconsistent. And then if you ply it or if you don't ply it or blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Uh,
So it's hard to gauge how much like we can figure out a cow. And if
Yeah.
if you run out, you substitute something
Something
else
else.
or spin a little bit more of something else and like
Yeah.
but
So
a sweater you can't do that.
no. I actually think so I got a fiber advent this year, and I think if I was looking to see what some other people have gotten. It's a 30-day fiber advent, so it should be 30 ounces. So I think I could possibly get a sweater quantity out of that. And I thought about doing I think it's the DRK every day that she has done in her hand spun
Okay.
also. So I thought of that to do it because it is also kind of made for hand spun.
Hmm.
But
Where did you get the Advent? Like what company?
um, it's Breeze, the little wolf knits.
Okay.
Yeah, I had looked for several, and I was having a hard time finding
What's her theme?
um Schitt's Creek.
Oh, that's fun.
So she's done it.
That's fun.
Actually, this is her 5th year of Schitt's Creek, and I just watched someone spin up her last year's one, and the
Okay.
colors are very like they go together very nicely.
Okay. So she has a nice like fade,
Yes,
like a.
like they all kind of go together nicely, and they kind of
So would you spin it each day separately?
no. So I think I would do what I see a lot of people do is I would split the 1 ounce, and I would do half an ounce, and then do all the like first halves, and then go
Hmm.
back and fractal them, and that
Hmm.
way they kind of move together a little bit too.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would do.
Fun. That sounds fun.
But yes.
I've never done a fiber Advent. My last one, and I need some advice on this. So this was pretty much my beach knitting. This pattern is called Laconic, Laconic. And I am using this yarn called, that one doesn't, you can't read the label. I have my sticker over it. Talara, Talara by Barocco. It is 100% baby llama. I wish you guys, like feel a vision.
Yeah.
It's a chainette yarn. So you can see it's like chained. But honestly, when you knit it up, you can't tell.
No, and it looks more dense than
Hmm.
like the cowl that I made is I feel like really kind of loose looking, but that looks denser.
Yeah. So here's my thought. If I proceed with the pattern as written, I would do 3 more. I don't want to use stitches here. I would do 3 more, like this section again, this section again, this section again. But I feel like with the thickness of this yarn, I don't want that. I think it's going to be too bulky.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is finish out. And here's the other thing. If I continue and do the repeats, that makes this an 8 skein cowl.
Hmm.
If I continue, it's a 4 skein cowl. That's a big deal. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
So what I'm really leaning towards, what I think I'm going to do is finish this, this repeat of the pink, and then I will finish like repeat and do this again, the stockinette knitting and then the ribbing, and I'll end it there. I think it's going to be a big enough cowl. Like
Yeah.
I think if I keep going, you're going to lose all that knitting in the middle. It's just going to be like so smushed around your neck that you're not even going to see like all that color. It's not color work. It's slip stitches and past, slip. It's a paid for pattern, so I don't
Yeah.
want to say too much, but you're going to lose this pattern in the middle.
Hmm.
So I think I'm really leaning towards finishing it, like being done with it sooner rather than doing a whole other, because it would be at least this much longer. So another
It's like you said,
6
six
inches.
inches.
So that would make 12 inches plus, ribbing on either end. That's too big.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
lot
lot
of
around
bulk
your neck.
around your neck. So I think I just talked myself into being done sooner than I thought,
Yeah.
which is okay. Yeah, but it's beautiful yarn. It's a joy to knit. I'm on a size, which is a small needle. I'm on a 3, I believe.
And
No,
those are
I'm on
your
a 5. And these are my Likey. They are a interchangeable set. They're so darn cute. It is like these little colored guys. And I am primarily a metal needle gal.
hmm
But for this yarn, and I don't know, I just like the wooden needles. I started on metal,
Yeah.
wasn't digging it. I'm like, I think it would feel better on wood.
hmm
And I'm enjoying it.
That's if I had wooden fives, I probably would be knitting my Traveler just because it's that kind of it's that, hand spun, it's got woolly wool, and I actually accidentally like pulled off like half the stitches earlier and they just sat there and I was able to feed them right back on,
Hmm.
which was nice.
So I'll finish this and then I'm going to start my Traveler. So that's the plan. But I was trying to get I'm trying to get like shop samples done for shows. And, my Traveler is really just selfish knitting,
Mm.
um, because it's for me and it's not like I'm going to spin up kit. Well, maybe I could spin up kits for,
You have hand spun out there.
I do have hand spun out there. I do have some of my hand spun out there. All right. What else do we have?
I have no more. I have some acquisitions.
Okay. And so do I. Go ahead.
All right. So I know I had talked about last week. I think it was we talked about sock week and shared the yarns. And I think I had the start of my sock that my swap partner had given me, and she graciously sent me 3 skeins of yarn on top of my
Wow.
half skein
Now,
for
did
my
she
sock.
dye these?
She did. She dyed them, and she said they're just not her color palette, and I had said that I had liked fall, like kind of autumnal.
Pretty.
So I really want to make something out of these two. I'm assuming they look
Mm-hmm.
fingering weight, so I'm assuming I probably have a good 800 yards
Mm-hmm.
here. But I don't know. I don't think I necessarily want to make a shawl. I honestly think like a shirt or something. If I
Mm-hmm.
can get a 2 skein, maybe even honestly another Bay Day. And then this is just kind of. I feel like it's gonna. I don't think it's
I
gonna
think
be
you could do a
super
sign
right.
pulling.
That too.
I think you could.
Actually, I need to look and see because I have an assigned pulling from Tony that I bought,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say it's purpley and
Mm-hmm.
orange too.
I think you could do something. I have an assigned pulling. So I'm just going to pull this real quick. This is Tony's yarn. I
Mhm.
did this for her as a sample. Whoop, as I wreck the joint. Um, so this is a shawl. She used it for a while as one of her samples, but these are her yarns. And I don't know if I've shown this before.
Yeah,
It's a pattern on Ravelry. I don't know the name. If you're interested, I could find it for you.
hmm
But basically, it's knits and pearls. And then when you get to these your assigned pulling parts, you do the opposite of what you've been doing.
hmm
So if you're knitting, you purl that color. And if you're purling, you knit that color. And it kind of gives you little bobbles
yeah.
and it pops those. So I was knitting along. I bought 2 skeins. If you look, they're different colors. So I
hmm
was knitting along and I knew I didn't have enough. I was going to run short. So then what I kind of started doing is like marling it.
hmm
So then I started with the blue, realized I was going to run out. The shawl wasn't going to be big enough. So I started doing like every other section. And
hmm
then I finished with the multicolor down here.
Yeah.
And I think that made it a little bit cohesive. It doesn't look like an abrupt
Yeah, it
stop
kind of
and
faded it
start.
in
Hmm.
some.
So it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun because if you look, if you were here, like this kind of has a blue hue to it, and this has a whiter hue. You can see it.
Yeah. And that's probably just some of the dye
Hmm. Hmm.
bleeding
Bleeding a little
over.
bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. So she had this for a long time. I gave it to her to use as a sample for shows, and she gave it back to me. She honestly could probably have it, but you know. Do you have any other acquisitions?
Nope.
Okay. So as you know, I talked about I went to Tony's today. I got this. Is this not the cutest?
It is.
It's like a little case for your knitting. She has a few of these left if anybody's yarn crawling. And she included like stitch stoppers.
They're little cows.
They're little cows. She included a wool wash.
Mm.
This is Dusty Tree Wool Wash, my friend Rebecca. She makes goat soap and she does like lip balms and hand salve. And this is a wool wash that she did. And then she also included this cute little tin
Oh.
that is full of like notions. There's like, a cable needle, there's stitch stopper or stitch. There are
little.
stitch stoppers. These are like a fix it tool, little scissors in there, and a tape measure. So isn't that the cutest? It's
That
a little
is.
mushroom. She had all different, like you could pick of these what you wanted. So I chose the mushroom. I just thought it was cute and kind of went with my pink. And then I also bought Steeler stitch
Oh,
stoppers. Aren't those
they
cute?
are.
I saw them there. I was like, mine, mine. And I took a carload. So there were 5 of us that went. It was just such a fun day. And then this was her show color. It's called Joy. This is her show color for this year. She had mohair. It might have been Surrey alpaca. I'm not sure. She had a lace weight. This is her Punta high twist sock, which is an 80/20 merino nylon.
It's a really nice yarn. I made that shawl for my mom out of the colorway last year.
Mm-hmm. So this is Rags. This is her. And if you're interested in this, it's only going to be available. She's almost out. Like her wall is pretty empty, which wonderful for her.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can also pre-order. So like if you want it up until Sunday, you could place an order and she'll get this yarn to you. But after that, she's not going to dye it anymore. So I think my plan is to make another one of these tops.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want this. And then I may even do, I think I'm going to hold double the mohair. This time, in this one, I only held it singly. I think I'm going to hold it double. And I may just do some like bright stripes. Like, we'll see.
Don't you have those like mini mohairs out there that are
I
really
don't think,
bright?
but I have some that are like 25 grams, which there's still a lot on them. But I don't know.
Or even try and find one of the speckled colors.
She had speckled mohair. And I said to the girls, okay, help me here. And it was too busy.
Too much.
I think you would have lost. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for sure. I may knit the whole thing and just use this yarn. I may just do, I don't know. We'll see. I loved it. I'm kind of digging and this is black light reactive. She had a black light flashlight, which I mean, when are you really going to see that? Unless you're at a bowling alley or roller skating, amusement park, like arcade maybe, which are all the places I go on a normal basis. But it is black light, and some of my yarns are black light reactive too. You just don't know it because I'm not standing there with a black light flashlight, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's kind of fun. So that was my haul for today.
Fun. I have not. I really wanted to, but I don't know if I'm going to make it down.
Yeah, there's 9 stores, and you get like tickets. So if you shop, you get tickets at each store to like put in for their drawing. She's giving away 3 prizes, I believe, and they're like a sling bag that say Steel Valley Yarn Crawl with a $100 gift certificate. So nice prize, nice prizes. And then I think each shop does their own like gifts or drawing of whatever they wanted to do. And then there's a passport that you can be entered to win like bigger prizes. And I don't know what those prizes are. I'm sure they're baskets. Normally they're baskets. Yeah. Like each shop contributes and they put together these beautiful baskets. So we talked a lot today about the PA yarn crawl that we're planning. I have some folks I need to reach out to. She's been doing most of the emailing work. We just thought it'd be too hard for both of us to be. We met a lady today. She just happened to come in and shop. She lives in California and she is in charge of the San Francisco yarn crawl. Oh, so Tony and I whisked her to the kitchen and said, can we pick your brain? Like, tell us what works. Tell us like problems you've had. She was so delightful and so helpful. Showed us what they do for prizes. Talked about, they did a bingo card. And like, if you got one line, let's say, I don't remember exactly. I think I wrote it down. You get a mini. And if you get an X, like on your bingo card, then you got something. If you got a blackout, you got a full skein of yarn. So if you went to all the shops and got so that would be 20. I think she said they had 23 shops. Okay. So I think there's 24. She said they got a free space because it didn't work out, number wise. But I think Tony and I were talking in Pennsylvania. I think we have 30 to 40. Nice. I know. Isn't that? Yeah. That's a lot of shops in Pennsylvania. And we're finding out about ones that we didn't even know about. We went through the Knit Travel Companion and got a list. Yeah. It's current, but there's some shops on there that have closed or are closing. Then I went to my yarn reps and said, could you get me a list of your customers in Pennsylvania? So there we got a few from there that we didn't know about. And it's word of mouth. People are telling us, well, what about this one? And we're like, didn't know about that one,
Yeah.
because being a yarn shop owner, we don't get to travel. Like we don't go to,
Yeah, you're not going out because you're always stuck
we're here.
working at your shop.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be really good. We have good ideas for prizes. We are thinking that each shop should do an exclusive colorway that you can only purchase if you're doing the crawl. Like not my customers that don't do the crawl can't buy it.
Yeah.
Like kind of like under the counter, like here's your yarn,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like make it something fun.
Hmm.
And it doesn't have to be hand dyed. We're thinking like let's say the shop orders from a company, just get one color that you don't normally carry of Madeline Tosh, Malabrigo, like whatever, and just sell it to those customers. And then, it'll be kind of exclusive.
Yeah.
Now, those of us that dye, we'll just do a dyed colorway just for, the people that are doing the yarn quest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if anybody's interested in the Steel Valley Yarn Crawl, it goes till Sunday. There's 9 shops. As of today, Tony's the only one that still has the passports. Everyone else is sold out, which is great.
Hmm.
I have no idea how many they printed or whatever.
I want to watch Table 10 because they did it, I think, in a weekend.
Mhm.
So I haven't seen their last episode yet.
Yeah, Tony said they were there maybe Saturday or Sunday. They were at her shop. So I'd love to meet them. They're so
I know.
cute.
I want to meet them at PSU Pool.
They're so cute. They
Are
are.
you vending?
I am vending.
You're not
I'm
the
not
lady
on the
at
list.
Okay.
I am vending at They missed me.
Okay. I was
It
gonna
was an
say,
oversight.
I keep looking and I'm like, nope,
I
not on.
contacted them right away, and I've been paid. They have all my things. They were missing my business card, so like we all needed to provide a business card to and I mailed them a business card.
Mm.
Well, they needed it like a PDF, and I needed to do some legwork and figure out how to do that. So it's all there, and yes, I am vending.
Okay. Yeah, I was worried.
They said I was going to be featured first since they missed me, and I haven't even seen me featured.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. So I will be there. Hopefully they save me a spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw the list and I was like, why am I not on it? Like what's going on? So, everybody's busy. She runs a yarn shop in Vicksburg. So, she's got a lot going on. We talked on the phone and she's delightful. The one other thing I've coming up, I do have a resin class coming up.
So cute.
It is so cute. So it's like a poured resin and you use sea glass that she dyes and seashells. She provides everything. It's going to be August 23rd. It's a Saturday at 10 a.m. You need to either plan on a place to take it home and lay it flat for a few days, or I've let people leave them here in the past. Leave them for the weekend as long as you're able to come back and pick it up. No big deal. So that is August 23rd. Tony and I were talking today about, she does a lot of wet needle felting, like wet felting. And I asked her to come teach a class. We don't have a date yet. I would like to make the bowl or purse. There, like you do it over a ball.
Okay.
Like an inflatable, like a bouncy ball that kids would use, but you can inflate and deflate it. So what you do is, you blow your ball up, you put your fiber, and then you like roll it and agitate it with soap and bubble wrap and do all this fun stuff. And then you can either make a bag out of it or a bowl. Nice. They're so cute. And Tony has like felted fish and like.
Yeah. I see the things where people knit, they'll make like a bag and it like your entire body fits in it and they wash it and throw it in the dryer and it comes out and it's just like cute little bag.
We've done like that kind of like hot felting, like that like you put your socks in the washer and dryer and they come out much smaller.
Yeah.
But we do it on purpose. But usually those projects go really fast because you're using like thick yarn, big needles.
Yeah.
And then, it shrinks down and there's no holes in it. So they're fun. And I think that is about all that's going on. Yeah. I've had a long day.
Yeah.
Drove to Pittsburgh and back, and I love knitting people. Like there were, customers and people that go to her shop, and people are just so delightful.
Yeah.
So I took a carload from here, and what a lovely day. Lovely, lovely. Knitting people are the best people.
They
Well,
are.
crafting people. I'm
Yes.
not going to say just knitters because that's not fair.
So I'm super excited for PA Sheep and Wool because I think it's gonna be fun
Mhm.
to meet all these people and see all these people.
Yeah, so I'll be there vending. Tony will be there vending. Dusty Tree will be there.
Chicken it?
Chicken knits. Yarnsmith. Mm, that's kind of my crew that I
Yeah.
hang with at shows. Like, you know what I mean? Like we watch each other's booths. We go out to dinner. Um, Frederick is coming up. I don't know dates. I'll get you guys dates. I'll get my planner. Tony's show is November 1st this year. Usually it's in October. Um, but the Rags Fiber Affair is in November this year, November 1st, I believe. We'll be in Frederick, Maryland. Tony and Rebecca, we all got like a suite together. We think we're going down, or Tony goes Thursday. It's a long, if you drive down Friday, you set up Friday, then Saturday, load your car and drive home Saturday. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So she goes Thursday. So she has the suite. And I said, I might come down if I can swing it. I'll come Thursday. We'll like just kind of talk about the PA Yarn Quest, chill, knit, eat somewhere, and then go set up Friday. It'll be a little less taxing.
Hectic, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
So
like 4 hours from here, 5 hours.
It's a
And I mean,
drive.
personally, I'll come home. Last time I got home 8, 9 o'clock, and then I get up the next day and go to a Steelers game the next morning. So,
But you don't have to drive to that, probably.
no, if I have to drive, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Tickets for sale. I do have one set of tickets we need. Well, unless my husband goes and takes somebody, but PA Yarn, the PA Yarn show, there's a home game.
That's my anniversary weekend.
Oh.
And Robert wanted to go to Disney, and I said, no, I'm going to
You can
yarn
bring him.
things.
You can bring him.
I mean, we could go, and then we could swing by, and Dayton's on the way to Pittsburgh, and then we can fly to Disney, but we'll have to see.
They went to Disney last weekend.
We did. We flew out Friday. Yeah, we flew out Friday night, stayed Friday in a hotel, checked into Disney, went to the water park, and flew home Sunday. So it was fun.
Did you do any of the parks?
We just did the water park.
Just the water park.
The only thing flights, you got the free water park. So really just flights and hotel is all we had to pay for.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, it's fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Why not do it before Ethan gets in school?
Yeah,
school's
that was
coming
like our last.
Very soon.
Yes, we just got our letter for our teachers, and
who's you have?
Mrs. Witherite.
Oh, she's wonderful.
So yes,
she's wonderful. Not they all are. Like I'm not saying anyone's not wonderful, but
yeah,
she's a friend.
So yeah, we got that. We got their like day because they like split days on how they go in now. So.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so half the classes are gonna go Thursday and half will go Friday.
Oh, I think they did that with Cade.
Yeah, kind of easy.
He had like one day and then he was off, and then the next week they're
in.
You're in.
Yeah.
All of you.
So.
Yeah, he's ready to go back. My grandson's ready to go back. He's getting bored. We've done all the things. We've done all the summer. You know, it is what it is.
It is, and it's getting like chillier out. Like it
feels
feels like
fall's in the air.
Yeah, it's like football.
It's my favorite. My favorite. This summer's been rough. Long, hot. The shop's been dead. Like just. I did a crafters yard sale. We talked about that last time. It was good. Plan on it for next year. Like everyone plan on like store your stuff in a corner of your craft room. And then I think it was fun. Like everyone kind of came and hung out and knitted with us. And I still have things people need to pick up. Like it's time for the yard sale stuff to get going.
Yeah.
You know, I did what I could for you, but it's time to go. But I mean, I think everyone that brought stuff sold something. Yeah. You know, maybe not all of it. You never do at a yard sale.
No.
But, you know, that's the reality. Get rid of some things and then take it home and do what you want with it.
And actually, MC just posted in our tester group, the Chakra Bralette is going to release tomorrow.
Yay.
There's also a crochet version too. So if you're a crocheter, there is a crochet version as well.
That's cool.
So I was
look
waiting
for her pattern.
look for her pattern. I'm going to post it on my Instagram here again. Hopefully one with my sister actually wearing it.
Okay.
But,
awesome.
All right.
Well, I hope you guys have a great 2 weeks. As far as I know, we'll be here in 2 weeks.
I should be on the mend. So
yeah, and if you're not, I can come to you.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling good, I'll just come to your house and we'll
Yep.
podcast from there.
So,
So,
all right. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
and happy crafting.
Okay.
Bye.